Well, the nature and security of our election process continues to be a talking point during this campaign season. That's why a local group is working to bring more transparency to those issues. And News 19's Dustin Lukey joins us now from the Pump House Regional Arts Center in La Crosse for a special town hall meeting tonight. Dustin?
Yeah, thanks, Heather. Tonight's meeting is a candid discussion with some former members of Congress and a local county clerk, Ginny Dankmeyer, talking about the election process, what's happening, what's not happening, trying to dispel some of the misinformation out there. It's hosted by a group of former members of Congress and a local group, Leader Ethics. And here with us once again to talk about this event tonight is Lee Roche, the executive director of Leader Ethics. Lee, we're still awaiting the panelists' arrival tonight, but you were telling me it's an exciting panel. We've got a bipartisan group. Can you give us a little background on the folks who are going to be here?
Thank you. Well, former Congressman Ron Kind will be here, but also he'll be joined by former Congressman Reed Ribble and Tim Petri. And I've had a chance to work with them over the years in different ways, and I'm very impressed with the caliber of individuals that are going to be here. And I think you're going to hear some interesting insights from their view about the process that we're in now and how it's actually evolving in a direction that's concerning compared to when they were serving.
Yeah, and an interesting thing we were just talking about, we feel like it's going to be a more candid discussion because they're not currently running for office, they're not currently in office, so they can maybe speak a little more freely. Yeah,
I think we can expect that. And they're bright individuals, and they operate with integrity. And so I think we're going to get some really good information tonight.
Yeah, so that's coming up tonight at 7, starting here at the Pump House in the Dayton Theater upstairs. Now, this is one of just a number of programs you've been doing to try to reassure folks this election season. What's been the feedback? What have you been hearing from people about these programs?
Well, actually, the feedback has been very positive, and what we're intentionally trying to do is get out ahead of this information before the election. The research shows it's hard to change people's minds. So after the results are in, and if there are problems or there misinformation or other things that are affecting people's choices and views, it's hard to change. But if you can get out ahead of that, it's kind of like pre-bunking. Right. You can get the information to help people accept it. You know, we have a lot of good checks and balances in our elections process, and there's a lot of integrity, and we've got a history of good elections, and so we should expect that this November.
Lee, thank you very much for being with us. And if you want to hear a little bit more about that in the discussion tonight, you still got time to come down here to the Pump House down on King Street in La Crosse. For now, Heather, I'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks for that report, Dustin. Now, if you can't make it to the Pump House tonight, we do plan to live stream the event on our website, wxow.com. Again, that starts at 7 o'clock.